His arms outstretched like a wall, a gray t-shirt with a small stain on the sleeve, and a voice that's always softer when he talks to me. Let me back up. I've known my cousin for as long as I can remember, but it started to get weird around the time I was 10 or 11, and he was 14 or 15. We'd see each other at family gatherings, and he'd always try to give me a nickname, which I hated. I was dealing with trauma from home and school, and I was really aggressive. I even made his arm bleed once. Quick, if this kind of story keeps you up at night, hit subscribe. I drop a new one every single day. 2 days ago, I went to my grandma's house for Eid, and when I hugged her, he said, "Give me a hug too," with his arms outstretched, and I had to walk across the room to avoid it. He kept saying I'm his favorite cousin, and it was creepy. We were doing a secret Santa thing, and he said he got his favorite gift, which was for me. When we were opening gifts, he said, "I'm your favorite," or something like that. I couldn't hear it properly. He had said earlier that I should hug him, but I settled for a handshake, and he squeezed my hand loosely when holding it. He's really tall, so when he stands up, it's intimidating. He said I sat in the spot he was sitting in earlier because he's my favorite cousin, and that I'd give him room to sit next to me because of that. I didn't, but he forced himself there anyway. Follow for part 2. I'm posting it tomorrow. Later, we went out to eat, and he came along too, even though he said he was too tired. When I got my food, he said he'd eat my food, and his eyes lingered on my body for too long. I just smiled awkwardly. I feel bad for being aggressive towards him, but thinking about the attention he gives me makes me concerned. My sister said it's just his way of saying he likes me, but I'm not sure. He doesn't respect my boundaries, and I'm scared it will get worse. I'm 15, turning 16, and he's 19 or 20, I'm not even sure. I've barely seen him, but every time I do, it seems weird and creepy. He uses a softer voice towards me, which I've always found strange. And he's always trying to get me to hug him, even when I'm clearly uncomfortable. I noticed a small detail, a silver watch on his wrist. It was the same one he wore last year. I'm not sure what to do, I'm scared, and I don't know who to talk to. Can anyone explain why he'd be acting like this, especially with the way he said, "I'm your favorite"?